stanno in fatta per te. Quanta fretta, ma dove corri? Dove vai? Che fortuna che hai avuto ad incontrare noi. Lui è il campo e io la volpe, stiamo in società. Di noi puoi respirare. Di noi puoi respirare. Di noi puoi respirare.
That's cool. That was.
Well, can you hear me?
Do you like it? Yes or no? Yes. Okay. We've got 6 of our 9 so far that are eligible to come. If they don't come to the research, they can't come to the Zoom call. So we've got 9 in total that are qualified. We've got 6 now. So let's go ahead and get started. First of all, I'm going to get out of the way and let you guys. You met Emily and you met Lila. I'm going to let the rest of these guys introduce themselves. And also, I'm supposed to tell you hello from Frederick Lockwood.
Thank you. Hello to you from Florence. Okay. While you're eating, I will try to conduce this meeting. So, introducing myself, sometimes I'm a teacher. Okay. My name is Dusica, and I've been living in Florence for more than 33 years. Okay. Florence is capital of Tuscany, which is one of the 19 Italian regions. Okay, so what you heard now, the song that I put on was from the Pinocchio. Do you know about Pinocchio? Who has heard about Pinocchio? It is a book. Have you heard? Yes. Okay. Very good. Pinocchio is a character that is actually written by Carlo Collodi, an Italian writer from the 19th century, and you can find this song in the movies that are about Pinocchio. So probably if you with your parents, if you find a movie which is subtitled in English, but it is an Italian movie, you will probably hear this song. Okay, so far this is how I started the presentation. I have a couple of more things to show you while we are waiting, but I would be pleased if you also present yourself shortly.
Y'all want to introduce yourselves? Let's start over here.
My name is Truman.
Nice to meet you.
You're going to speak real loud.
Yes.
Loud.
And your name?
Isabel.
Isabel. Oh, like my elder daughter. My elder daughter is her name is Isabel. I have 2 daughters, and the second one is Nina. So one is Isabel. Hi, Isabel. The next one. Your name?
Haley.
Okay. And your name?
William.
Okay, it is very difficult to hear you from that distance, but while we are waiting, I will show you a couple of things, so maybe you will please them, and maybe then later will be interesting to you to make questions. So you have your passport. I saw your passport. I'm going to show you the Italian passport. Okay. This is the real one, Italian passport. Okay, so we have here is the symbol which is connected with the freedom and the work because the first article of our Constitution says that every person has a right, equal right to work. Okay, then here are some of the pages. Okay, so this is our passport. Well, I wanted to tell you that Italy is a very important country, which is it is situated in Italy, in Europe, It's among European countries, as you probably know. And it has very important position in the Mediterranean Sea. It counts more or less 60 million people, inhabitants, and it has it has 19 regions. Okay, so these regions have a different history, and they are quite different from each other, because in the past that they had different influences. So Italy is a very rich country from the cultural and artistic point of view, literal point of view, musical point of view. So you can really be invaded by notices about Italy, because every single place has plenty to say about. But what is in common with Italy, with all the regions, is the sense of beauty and the connection with the landscape. So we can find that in the food, we can find it in the music, and we can find it in the art. Like, for example, you see, I have prepared to you some of the objects. If you can see, there is pomegranate, okay? So it is kind of a beautiful way to connect our tables, okay, with the beauty of the territory. Because here you have, this is particular, I don't know if you can see it, but it is a fruit which we call Indian fig, okay? It is mainly in the south, where the sun is strong, and many months it is sunny weather. So you can see here both of them. Okay. So this is how we think about the territory. It is a territory which is mainly, you can find in the biggest part, olive trees. Okay, so from the olive trees we make olive oil, and as you can see, many families, they prepare their own olive conserves. So instead of buying them in the supermarkets, we have our own olives made by us. We always have, usually we have the spices in our home. Do you know what is this one? That seems like a fir. What can it be?
Rosemary?
Yes, it is rosemary. Yes, and these. What do you think? What are these?
Basil or basil?
Yes, they're bay leaves. They're bay leaves. So we have also chili peppers, which is very present, especially in the regions like Calabria. Okay. And then I wanted to show you also that we use the olive tree not only for oil, not only for the olives, we prepare them in different manners, but you see this board? This is olive tree board. It is very strong, very hard, so it doesn't receive the smell of, for example, if you cut the onion, it doesn't absorb the smell. So it is very good for cooking, especially for the professional cookings. Okay. Then we also have, for example, wine, you know, that very famous wine is coming from, very famous wines are coming from Italy. So in this region where I am, Okay, it is a very important area which is called Chianti, which produce red wine, Chianti red wine. But you can find also white wine on the north, mainly a lot of red wine on the south, and then sparkling wines or whatever. But anyway, Italy is a very, very big producer of wine. Then we have something here. Can you guess what this is? Do you know what this is?
No?
Well, it's a container, okay? But what do we put inside? What do you think that we put inside?
Butter?
Butter?
Yeah.
No. Let me see if I can put it closer to see. Can you kind of read?
Cheese. Cheese.
What kind of cheese?
Parmesan.
Parmigiano cheese, right? Parmigiano cheese. So actually, this is the form of the Parmigiano cheese, okay? Which is made like a container for the homes to put the Parmigiano cheese, so it's recognizable that it's inside the Parmigiano cheese. Okay. So before I continue, I would like to give you the possibility, because I don't know if the others are coming. Otherwise, I don't want to steal more time to you. So if you want me to continue, otherwise I think it's better if you ask me some questions, because we don't have too much time left.
Get up here and ask. Whoever's asking first, come on. Up you go. Come on. Haley, go up there. Oh. Emily, then you go. Quickly, come on. Up. Come on. And speak so she can hear you, right? Okay. All right. Haley, go ahead with your question.
All right, let me find it. Okay. Will you celebrate?
What do you celebrate?
No, what does she celebrate?
What?
What does she celebrate?
What does she celebrate?
Yeah, in Italy.
Okay, what kind of holidays do you celebrate in Italy is what she's asking.
Okay, we celebrate many holidays which come from the different areas, which is one area is religious area. So for religious area, I mean, for example, we celebrate Christmas. We celebrate many religious days, like the 1st of November, which is the Dead's, the Saints' Day. Then we have Santissima Annunziata, which is the day when the God's mother, discovered that she's pregnant. She was told that she was pregnant with Jesus Christ. Then we have Easter, we have all the Christmas holidays, okay? Then we have political holidays, okay, which are connected with the Republic. So, for example, we have the 25th of April, which is the day when Italy was got the Liberation Day. Then we have the 2nd of June, which is the Republic Day. Okay, and you have others that I don't remember. No, the 15th of August is a religious one. But anyway, we have these kinds of celebrations, the days. Then we have sometimes also regional ones or the town ones, which can be either political or they can be religious. For example, the one in Florence, it's the 30th of November, which is the day when the death penalty was prohibited. So since the 18th century, the end of the 18th century, we don't have in Florence death penalty. So this is something which is very important, because Florence is one of the towns that promoted the respect of the humanity. So we have different kinds of holidays. We also have universal ones like the New Year's Eve, okay, which is not statal and which is not religious. So we celebrate a lot. Thank you for your question.
That's it.
Next. Go on, Emily.
What is school like then?
What is the school? Okay, well, I will separate it shortly, and then I will try to be clear. Italian school starts with the elementary school, but it is also free entrance, like the preschool, which comes from 3 to 6 years. Okay, so the kids can be for free in public schools, enter when they are 3 years age. Okay, where they first play, but then the last year they start also learning about the colors and so on. They also have subjects like mathematics, physical education. They have music, sometimes theater, depends. Okay, so this is in the preschool. Then we have the elementary school, primary school, which is 5 years, and it goes from the moment then the kids are 6, okay, until they are 11. Okay, then we have 3 years of lower superior school, which is from 11 to 14. Then they go in the high school, which is from 14 until 19, and they are 5 years as well. So let's say they can separate because some of the high schools are, they can be technical, they can be classical, where you learn Latin and Greek. They can be also scientific, okay, where you get prepared for the profession of medicine, and so on. Yeah, they can. Yeah, okay. Is it what you meant? Okay.
I have a follow-up question. I'm just kind of standing here. Do they have to take tests or qualify for what high school they go to?
Let's say yes and no. The high school, the high school, you don't think about college, right?
Not college yet, but high school.
Okay, high school. No, they don't. They can enroll. It is more important, let's say, that you kind of respect the area where you are. But no, you can enter any school you want.
Okay, who's next? Hop up there, go on. So, they're kind of shy. Go on, Truman. I know you have one. This is the hardest part for them.
So what type of when you get out of high school, do you have to go to college to get certain parts of jobs in Italy? I know that's the way in the United States, but I'm not sure about Italy.
Okay, I will tell you, Italy has still very good school, so you don't need to officially go to college to continue to the university. We call it university because we have high school and then university. What I think in the States is the college. Terry, correct me if I'm wrong. So when, let's say, you don't choose to enter in the high school when you're 14 and you don't need to go to university, okay? So actually it gives you quite, usually, you need to be at school until you're 16. That means that you need to pass exam every year. You can be a homeschooler or go to school, and mainly people go to school because it's for free and they are very good, okay? But you can also choose make a choice to stay at home, and then you give exam every year. It is organized by the state, and you need to know some of the things, okay? So it's not important which way you choose, but you need to arrive to the age of 16, okay, when you can give up schooling, okay. This is while you're in the high school. So actually people that go to high school and want to study and want to go to university, they usually choose what we call classical or scientific high schools, okay. These are schools that prepare you very well for your culture, gives you a lot of knowledge, but they don't give you profession. Okay, so if you don't want to study, you usually choose a professional school that gives you kinds of all the tools that you need to be a professionist, like a plumber or carpenter or a cook or whatever. Okay. So you mainly before you choose where you go, you are you just need to know if you want to study for a long time or you want to work. So you choose what you prefer. Okay.
Anybody else? I know, Liam, you always have a question. I know you do.
I read that the clothes were expensive. So how much do clothes cost?
I'm sorry, I didn't understand the question.
How much do clothes cost?
What costs? The cost of what?
Clothes.
Gloves.
Clothes.
Clothes. It is a very difficult question. You can find things for free, nothing, and you can find very expensive clothes. For example, we have plenty of charity places where if you're poor, you can go there and take them for free. Okay, you can also then you have also supermarkets, were stores where you buy stuff like for cheap, like H&M. I don't know if you have that, but they're big chains where you find like Shane, like I don't know what else anyway, that are really cheap. And then you find very important brands where you can, for example, have a simple T-shirt for more than $2, $3, $4,000. So it doesn't depends of it is not general. If you have lots of money, you can really buy extremely expensive things. Like, for example, a jacket for $5,000, $6,000, not $100,000, and so on.
I think Liam saw something about Italy being like the fashion capital.
Exactly.
And that's what he was going for, yes? Yeah.
Yeah. But I never buy things. I have never bought so expensive clothes. So you can be elegant and you can be warm and you can choose you can change your clothes without spending too much money.
Picturing yourself going to Italy and being broke from buying clothes. Yeah.
No. There are people who matter and there are people who doesn't matter. I mean, normal people.
Could you tell them, because it says anybody else have questions? Because I have one. No? Okay, so my question now. You talked a little bit about Christmas. Can you tell them more? Because Christmas is celebrated really differently there. Because y'all have a lot more longer time period for Christmas, if I understand it correctly.
Yes. Well, I don't know.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I don't know how is it in the States. I think it's similar, but well, the main religion, which is quite important, is the Catholic religion in Italy. Okay, so let's say that the moment of Christmas is quite important. Okay, so usually kids get or everything kind of stops from the 23rd of the December until the 6th of January. Okay, so we have holiday now. We are just in front of the big holiday, and let's say that's a period of usually people come back home because it is home period. It's not like Easter, which is traveling period. Okay, so usually kids, for example, come back to the family, and we have the Christmas Eve when we eat mainly fish and things without, mainly fish. Then we have 20 at the end in the night of 24 in the midnight. Then there is a let's say a typical moment when the Christmas is, I don't know how it's named in English.
Midnight Mass.
Midnight Mass.
Mass.
Exactly, where they put the Christ into the cradle. Okay, because before he's not there, and then there is a procedure, the mass, and they put it there. That's the symbolic that the Christmas is born. The Christ is born. Okay. So then we have holidays, and which ends with the Epiphany. Do you know the Epiphany? I think it's Epiphany. It is the 6th of January. In some religions, it is connected with the three kings, Re Magi. Okay, so it is the moment when the kids get a sock. Okay, with inside all the sweets and candies and little bit of carbon, because it means that there is something they have done also something bad in the previous year. So lots of candies, but little bit of carbon, as well.
Yeah,
So
we don't do January 6th, do we? No, so we stop, we do the Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, we're done.
no. You continue.
Yeah. So they just keep going. Well, we are almost out of time. Are there any final questions? Oh, I have one last question. How many languages do you speak?
6.
Which ones?
Macedonian, Serbian, Italian, French, English, and Swedish.
How many languages do you guys speak? One, maybe 2.
So try harder. I have 54 years and 54, so you have plenty of time to learn many other languages. So don't worry. It is just a question of interest and of effort. You will get them.
Yeah, especially if they start traveling. Well, our free Zoom call is coming to an end. We only get 40 minutes. So we're going to have to sign off. Dusica, thank you so much for being here. Yes.
Thanks to you. If you want me to, I can also show you until it goes. I will say bye to you, but until the Zoom stops us, I can show you. I prepared a couple of, for example, this is Dante Alighieri, which is what our kids in their age they study. Okay, this is the heaven, but we have other 3 volumes like this, which is the hell. This is what our kids study. Okay.
You're right.
Then we have, for example, we have every region with different kinds of food, with dishes. I don't know what. For example, we have Veneto, which is one of the regions. I will just briefly show you different kinds of food. Okay, so each region you go, different food you find, very, very different rich dishes. Okay, then I wanted to show you something very sweet. Look, this is from Sicily.
Move it. There we go.
You see the beauty on the table, but can you believe that this is full of water?
So
look,
our picture
I will show you. You need to tell me where the water comes from.
That's what we use.
Look, did you see? Look, I pour water. Where did I put it?
We're gonna cut off any second now.
Okay. So this is that you should discover when you come to Italy.
Yeah, y'all wanna go to Italy now? Yeah.
I wish you everything the best. Work hard and dream. And I hope to see you in Italy.
Okay.
Okay.
So much. Appreciate it.
Bye.
Bye.
Nice day. Bye. Bye.